Hey everybody, this is John Barton, JB Cases. Let's do our weekly showcase for the week of Thursday, August 4th. All right, let's jump right in here and get this going. So, first case I have up here is a black and blue with blue stitching, blue zipper pulls, and backpack straps. So there you go. So take a look here. Blue stitching, blue zipper pulls, and I'm sure it's got a pink interior. Blue interior. There you go. Really cool. Really nice. Blue is my favorite color, so I love this case. I love all the cases, of course. All of my children are good. This one's black and green, 3x6 with green pocket sides. And let's see what color interior we have in here. I got to read you guys something. This is hilarious. I'm going to take a second real quick. I'm going to read this, right? I don't want to show the case because I don't want to get myself in trouble here with these guys, right? But it really trips me out. So this is a well-known Q brand who also has cases, cool-looking cases in their lineup. But this is what gets me on their tag. It says, high performance Q protection. I'm like, on this particular case, the Qs rattle around, they're thin nylon, they fall out if you turn the case upside down. People are like, why would you turn the case upside down? You wouldn't normally, but just in case it gets knocked over or somehow inverted, it would be nice if your Qs stayed inside where they're supposed to be, rather than falling out and clattering all over the floor, right? And the way that this case is built, every bump in the road, every pothole you hit is going to make your Qs crash into each other. So wouldn't you like to know that your Qs were suspended in nice padding, not hitting each other as you're driving down the road for every bump that you hit? Anyway, it says here, at X company, we'll call it, we know what it takes to stay on top of your game. Exceptional equipment. Fair enough. They make what many would consider to be performance equipment that they claim enhances performance. So there you go. Kept in optimal condition. So exceptional equipment kept in optimal condition until it's time to take down your next opponent. So basically, we understand that you need good equipment. That equipment needs to stay in optimal condition until you're ready to use it, right? So until you're ready to take it out of the case. So my question is this, is how does Qs rattling around, banging against each other, able to fall out, able to move, freely throughout the case, with every bump, how is that high performance Q protection, right? So it says, we design our cases with your reputation in mind. That's why every one of them carries a lifetime limited warranty. That sentence makes no sense. We design cases with the customer's reputation in mind. That's why we warranty them? What? Does it mess up your reputation if you get a case and something happens to it? I mean, how is that on the customer? But anyway, aside from that weird sentence, limited lifetime warranty against manufacturer's defects. When winning is at stake, don't trust your gear to anyone else. That's what they want to tell you. Don't trust your gear to anyone else. So are they saying that if the Q develops rattles and things like that inside from all that banging around, that they're going to cover that for you or what? You know what I mean? Like, I understand what they're trying to say, but they don't provide optimal protection. There's no possible way that any independent body would ever conclude that what's inside of that case with that well-known brand is optimal protection. No possible way would they ever say that. Nobody that evaluates these things would ever say that. So anyway, luckily for their customers, we make a replacement interior for that particular model of case that they make. So If you happen to have that case because you want the style that they make, fine. But if you want true optimal protection, then you'll look us up and find out what cases we have replacement interiors for aside from our own. Okay, anyway, that said, got that off my chest. This is a 2x5, 3x4, navy blue with royal blue stitching. Look at the stitching. I love the way the stitching just kind of pops right on there against that navy blue, and white piping and white zipper pulls with a navy blue interior. There you go. And that was a joint protector chalk holder here. I'm going to grab that real quick. Not sure what that is right there. Listen to those cracks in those knees. So this is a joint protector chalk holder. It basically Velcros, and you fit it in the pocket wherever you like, and you can put joint protectors in here, piece of chalk, your favorite piece of chalk right here. So it's always handy, ready to go. So there you go. All right, next case I have here is a really cool theme case right here. So this is a customer, this is all printed. So we did all this printing. This is UV printing on here. So it's very nice on here. Look at this. Isn't that cool? With orange stitching, and let's see what color we have here. This is a 3x6. So there you go. It's kind of expensive to do this, but the end effect, it's really worth it if you're looking for something. If you're looking for a theme case with a lot of imagery on it, you know, that might be the way to go right there to make that happen. Here's another blue and black, blue with black with blue piping, and blue stitching, and blue zipper pulls, and a black interior. There you go, and an inscription inside. This is made for Hayes. Thank you, Hayes. Appreciate it. All right, then I have here a nice leather. A nice leather one here. This is 3x6. Done in the traditional belt style there. All stamping. Now look at the precision on the stamping here. These are all hand done. All these, each one of these impressions is done by hand. And it's important to also note, you know, how we do this here. So I want you to look at the lid. See how we come around right there? Now look where it stops. Right there. And look where it stops on this side. Now look where it starts over here. See that? You guys see how that's really cool, how it bends around right here, comes up around, and everything is nice and even in the way it's supposed to be. Same thing here. Everything starts perfectly. There's no guidelines right there. So a lot of leather workers, they'll scribe a guideline and then they'll tool off of that guideline. Well, it looks cool, but those guidelines kind of mess up the design, in my opinion, right? So here we've been able to do this all without guidelines and do it incredibly precise. You know, and there's a technique for that, and we learned that technique from a guy named Paul Burnett years ago. There's a 3x6. I love the smell of leather. And magnetic latch, backpack straps, and so on. But that Paul Burnett technique works really well to be able to do this level of detail without the guidelines. So I'm glad we came across that. All right, here's another 2x5, black and blue, similar to the one I showed you earlier. And we'll look inside real quick on the interior. There you go, and then this one is made for Mr. Richard Westfall. So thank you very much, Richard, or whoever ordered it for Richard. This one here is navy blue and orange with big pockets, tall pockets. There you go, very cool. All right, this one here is Asian Zing with really colorful kind of purple lavender flowers in here, really cool. Look at this. Isn't that cool? Backpack straps. And this one is a 2x5, 3x4 with a purple interior. How cool. All right, now this one here I'm going to show you real quick. Let me go get the case. This is an example of our lifetime warranty in action, okay? Sometimes we screw up, you know? Sometimes we have a bad sewing day, or the material was bad or something, right? So it just doesn't hold up as well as it should. And this is an example of what is a manufacturing defect, you know, something that tore up that shouldn't ever tear up, okay? That normally it takes some kind of abuse or some kind of external issue, but in this case, for this gentleman here, the case just tore up. You know, there wasn't anything he did. It was just because we had the material, or we sewed it too close to the edge or something, and or the material just unraveled. So let me show you what that looks like, though. Okay. Okay, now this is the original case, okay? So let me see here. Yeah, it just came out right here. So this is the original case that the gentleman had, and in this case it is probably about more than 5 years old, you know, on this one, I think. And so what happened is, somehow or other, the zipper, as you can see right here, came apart. Let me see if I can show it to you a little bit closer. Here you go. So right here, you can see the zipper is torn apart. Now, I don't know how that happened exactly. That's not typical. It's not something that normally happens. But you know, if it's just a bad zipper, for example, it just came out, you know, after so much use, I don't know. You know, sometimes we can look at it and we can tell that it had some kind of external damage happen to it. But anyway, I took the gentleman at his word, and you know, that it just happened, just came apart, and after more than 5 years of ownership, he gets a brand new case. Made exactly like the one that he had, and there you go. So that's it. 3x6. That's how the lifetime warranty works. If there's something that happens to the case that shouldn't happen, okay? So with normal use, zippers and everything, all this stuff is going to hold up, right? But if it does break, and it shouldn't break, you know, not because of if you're just using it normally, taking care of your case, and it breaks, then that's what our lifetime warranty covers, okay? So if you abuse it, or you send it through the airlines or something like that, and they break it, then they need to buy you a new case, you know, in that sense, because that's not our fault, all right? The cases are not indestructible. They're just designed to hold up under normal use, you know, not abuse and not extreme wear, stuff like that. So they're going to hold up as long as you take a modicum of care when you're using them. But if something does happen, this is what the lifetime warranty covers, okay? So there we go. How cool is that? All right. Next case I have for you guys is, I have a red, black and red, black with red stitching. red pocket sides, and it says number 19 on there. Red stitching, take a look. And let's see, we got red zipper pulls. I think the red leather zipper pulls really look good. Okay, cool, look. Yellow inside, so I'm gonna guess that has something to do with fire engines, firefighters maybe, as we listen to the fire engines go by there. All right, the next one I have here is a funky tweed 3x6. This has got a funky multicolored tweed going on in there. Looks really cool with light blue and black. Light blue stitching, light blue zipper pulls, and a light blue interior. There you go. Very nice. All right, next case I have here is a butterfly. I have a butterfly for Lonnie Fox Raymond. This is a butterfly 2x4 with orange stitching, orange piping. I love a little fox on there. Look at this. Doesn't that look cool? Look at that. And this one is actually a 3x6. 3 butts and 6 shafts. There you go. Very cool. Our butterflies, by the way, are semi-hard cases, so they're not soft cases. Like a lot of people sell butterflies these days that are real flimsy. You can almost ball them up. That's not our cases. Ours are a semi-hard case, so it's lighter than the plastic tube cases, but still has all the padding and protectiveness of the Ultra Pad interior in it. So that's what these are. All right. Got 2 green ones here. This is all green, lime green. This is just green, green, green right here. There you go. And definitely has a blue interior. Ha! Look, it does. I could have sworn it would have a green interior. There you go. Cool. And that's what custom's all about, people. See, it doesn't have to be crazy. It could just be, just one color, lime green. There you go. Or neon green. I'll look at it that way. I guess lime green would be a little darker. All right, this one here is another green one, and this one is for Linnell Miles. There you go. Hope I didn't mispronounce your name there, Linnell. Not sure if that's how you pronounce it, but I gave it my best shot, and feel free to correct me in the comments. I do try to get people's names right. It's kind of a thing with me. Try to figure out how to pronounce people's names and then say it correctly. Because like for me, my name is John, traditional spelling, John, but for some reason or another, people just constantly mispronounce my name. They're like, hey, asshole. I don't get it. All right, this one here is a Asian Zing 3x6. Black and red. Look at this. I love this this stitching, this silk brocade on here. I don't know if you guys can really see that. It's so hard to capture the beauty of this on camera because it's got like a very faint metallic kind of shimmer to it. Looks really cool. All right, and this has a red interior. And there you go. All right, moving on here. We got a couple more. So I have here a 4x8, also a leather case, very traditional. Same one as I showed you before, just in a larger size. Look at the magnetic latch. I mean, just this alone, I'm so proud of it. See how it snaps in there? Look at that. Show it to you from the side real quick. Watch. Ready? Bam. Perfect. So anyway, now that I'm done playing with my latch, there you go, 4 butts and 8 shafts. All right, the next one I have here is Also a 4x8. This one is a oil tan leather. And we have, it looks like CS on here. Let me see right there real quick. See if you guys can see that. Oh. CS. Now, oil tan is the heaviest leather that we use. It makes every case heavier, but the trade-off is that this is practically waterproof. It's got such a high oil content in it that water just pretty much beads up and rolls off of it. And if it gets any scratches or anything like that, you just kind of take a little oil. You can even use it from your face and just kind of rub it on and rub those scratches out. So this is a beautiful piece here. Very nice. It really does have that leather smell to it too. Now it's got my DNA in it too, so tell the customer. All right, and I think that's it. Yep. Is that it? No, I got a few more. Hold on. So I have a few more here. So this one is a 3x6. And you can see it's multicolors here with the pockets and everything. And this one just says for Railbird. Right there. So you guys see that? It says Railbird. And we got red, gray, orange, white, blue stitching. Got some initials on the top here. And a blue interior. There you go. 3 butts, 6 shafts. Okay, next one I have here is a 4x8 black and orange. You can see that. There you go. With the initials on top. Dang it. There you go. See it? It says Fi or Fry. It says FYLE, file, maybe? That was a hard one for me to read. This has a ball holder in the lid, as you can see, and a 4x8 interior. There you go. A towel ring. Awesome. Also want to show you guys, if you get a center strap here like this with one D-ring, we put a giant D-ring on here, big old D-ring, so you can add another strap if you want, and it will work almost like the dedicated backpack straps. So that's totally possible. So don't ever think with our cases that that you can't have backpack if you don't order it as a dedicated backpack, because the way we do it, you can always add a strap. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so this one here is a 3x6. Has a name on the top. It says Hughes. You guys see that? Hughes. And larger pockets here. And looks like it also has a ball holder in the lid or a extra compartment. See that? It's got an extra little compartment here. This is a magnetic compartment. It has a lid right here. Just pops on right there like that. And there you go, 3x6. Very cool. All right, what else do we have here? So I have a butterfly here. This is some nice butterfly, black and green, and magnetic pocket on top. And this one holds, let's see here, 4 butts and 8 shafts. 4 butts and 8 shafts go in here. Here's the straps that go with it. Very awesome. And there you go. That's I think that's it. Let me see. Got one more? Nope, that's it for today. Okay. So that's it. So thank you guys again very much for hanging out with us. And remember, if you don't want to build it yourself, look up there, jvcases.com. use our designer, play around, and get you an order started, and we'll be happy to build it for you. Okay, you guys take care and have a good day. Bye-bye.